Okay, so the next technique I'm going to introduce you to is called Nadi Shodhana, so alternate nostril breathing. This has many different breathing patterns that we can apply to the breath. So imagine a ratio scenario. You could do a ratio of 1, 1, 1, 1. So I would be breathing in for 5, holding the breath for 5, exhaling for 5, holding the breath for 5. Or maybe it's a ratio of 1, 2, 1, 4. There's different ratios and they produce different effects. So we're just going to stick to the very simple basic Nadi Shodhana, and we're not even going to do any counting. We're just going to focus on the technique and allowing the breath to flow naturally and freely into and out of the body while switching from one nostril to the other. So whenever we're doing an alternate nostril breathing, we always start on the inhale on the left nostril. This is because we're receiving through the left side, and then we're emitting. So you always want to receive first before you emit. And so we're going to close the right nostril using a mudra. So this is Vishnu mudra. You need to place your middle finger and the index finger towards the palm. Bring the little finger and the ring finger together, and then you're using this in the hand to switch between the nostrils. Now, if this is really uncomfortable, some people just find this impossible, it's just not working, their brain is not connecting to this movement, you can use a different mudra called Nasagra mudra, and you place the index finger and the middle finger on the third eye. There's a little dimple in the area of the forehead, just between and above the eyebrow line, and you just press there, and you use the little finger and the ring finger together against the thumb to switch the nostrils. So this is quite nice actually, because it's actually going to be stimulating the third eye center, Ajna chakra, which has many benefits. So alternate nostril breathing, you're going to close your right nostril, and you're going to inhale through the left. You can use Ujjayi. And then you're going to exhale through the right. And then you're going to inhale through the right. And then you're going to exhale through the left. That is one round. So another thing, when you are using Vishnu mudra, make sure you're not moving your arm around and the wrist is pretty much staying in one position and you're just flicking from side to side. So the fingertips do not need to leave the nostrils and move far, far away from the nose. So keep your fingertips quite close or even touching the nostrils and just switch from side to side. So minimum movement in the arm. If your arm starts to get tired, then you can simply place the hand under the elbow for support. And here we are again, using the support of the arm so we can stay in this practice for a long time. And again, this is one of those practices that you can do for a long, long time. This practice is very, very balancing. So it's soothing and calming. It's super balancing. It's balancing the left and right brain hemispheres. It's balancing the nervous system. It's balancing your left and right energies. So we talk about Ida and Pingala, the feminine energy, the masculine energy. These are all getting balanced with this practice of Nadi Shodhana. So it's a great, great, great practice to do before you go into meditation. This is the key practice that you use before meditation. It's amazing. This will really support you in your meditation journey. If you apply this 10 minutes before you go into a meditation practice, this is going to make all the difference to your meditation practice. Okay, so now we've learnt the cleansing breath, we've learnt Ujjayi, Mahayoga Pranayama, Kapalabhati, and Nadi Shodhana. That's 5 techniques. And with these 5 techniques, we're going to do 4 different practices. So now we're going to look at sequencing of these practices and how we can create different effects and depending on the effects that we're creating, where do we place that practice? So we are going to do a practice for pre-asana. So a short pranayama practice that you would do before you start your asana practice. And we would do a pre-meditation practice as well that you can do before you go into meditation. And then we're going to do a wake-up practice and a bedtime practice. So I'll see you in the next video.